Hey parents, Carmine here with your video review of Overwatch. Overwatch is an extremely simple game with very light, mature content. It's a multiplayer-only first-person shooter, so players will be pitted against other real people in objective-based combat. It's a very good casual shooter, a great introduction for younger gamers looking to take their first steps into hardcore games, but its simplicity is still fun for veteran gamers too. There's no blood, no substances that I saw, and no real gambling. Violence is an obvious factor, after all this is a first-person shooter, but without the blood this game is barely a step above Super Smash Bros. In mature content for that category. Many characters don't even use guns, instead relying on melee weapons or energy-based attacks to deal damage. And if you really object to guns, there are a number of characters that are meant to primarily heal and assist the team rather than deal damage to the enemy. Sexuality is small, but a bit of a minefield. I gave this game 1 point because some of the female characters are sexualized. Diva for her poses and Widowmaker for her default outfit are the most noticeable of these. I don't want to make it seem like a big deal because I don't see it as one, but the characters in this game are overly stereotyped, and so a few of the female characters have poses and outfits that accentuate their bodies. So yeah, 1 point for sexuality. So here's the thing. Remember when I talked about Battlefront and how I didn't think it was worth $60? Overwatch is an extremely good free-to-play game. It already has the microtransactions set up, and assuming the player only ever receives 1 loot crate per level and only 4 item drops per loot crate, the player would have to reach level 275 to unlock everything without money, and that's assuming the player doesn't get doubles of items. There only seemed to be 1 game mode per level, and each of the game modes wasn't really a wild difference. It's either attack or defend the static capture point, attack or defend the mobile capture point, or attack the same capture point. They've thrown in some new modes here and there as what seems like seasonal free DLC, but there's no cooperative missions, no scenarios to try, and no campaign at all. For $60, this game makes Battlefront look like it was full of content. At least that had the horde maps and the scenarios to try out. That aside, as a result of the lack of mature content, we gave this game a recommended age of 10 years old. But if you're looking for multiplayer games that earn a similar age rating, I'd recommend looking into Plants vs. Zombies 2 or the Halo games. They both gave me a better feeling of value for their price. Next up is Tales from the Borderlands, so look for that coming soon.